Well, things are going well. We're not ready to go play yet. I think from a mental attitude, from an eagerness, from an effort standpoint, we're not that far away. But from a timing, from a consistency, from a communication standpoint, there's still a lot of work to do, and that's not unusual. There may be a little bit more this year than last year because last year you had a quarterback returning, you had 5 linemen returning. There were a lot of returning guys that had played a lot. We're a little younger, a little less experienced, but I like the hunger this group has. I like the desire this group has. I like the effort and the intensity they're taking the practice field with each day, and feel very confident that we can get where we need to get to from here.
Starting with the quarterback position and Everett Golson, from your standpoint, why was he a good fit for Florida State? And he wanted to come here. Why was it a good fit for him to come here?
Well, number one, he's a good player, good young man. He's a good player. He has played. It's easy to forget 2 years ago, he led a team to 12-0 into the national championship game, or 3 years ago when they played in the Orange Bowl against Alabama. So he's played on a big stage. He's been under pressure. He knows what it's all about. And if you're going to play at Florida State, you're definitely going to be in the spotlight. You're going to be in the center of attention.
He said for him, terminology was the big thing that he was really trying to learn. Do you see that as the biggest thing that he has to learn right now?
Sure, the terminology and how you interpret that terminology. It's no different for him than it was for me when I came here. We ran pretty much the same plays at Tennessee or at Kentucky that we run here, but we called them all different. So when you go from one program to another, it's almost like moving from one country to another. The words may have the same meaning, but they're different words. So it's almost like learning a new language.
And for Sean, how important has it been the way that he's responded to this, how he's embraced the challenge, embraced Everett, and how has that really kind of helped the team and helped him in this situation?
Well, number one, I think it's helped the team except Everett, just the way Sean has gone about it. Sean understands that the most important thing is for the team to win. Obviously, he wants to be the starting quarterback. He wants to be a big part of it, but winning games is still the most important thing. That's something that you try to instill in your players, and you always hope to accept, but to actually see it come to fruition is nice.
With so many young players on this offense, so many new guys stepping into starting roles, how important is this camp, and how important is it to get everybody on the same page?
Well, 27 years of coaching, I've never had a camp that wasn't important. Doesn't matter how good you think you are, how many returning players you have, there's still 19, 20, 21-year-old guys that need work. They need repetitions. Sometimes once a guy's been in the NFL, maybe 8 years or 10 years or something like that, missing a practice or missing a few practices isn't such a big deal. But at this point, every repetition you get makes you better. From a fundamental standpoint, from a mental standpoint, from a recognition standpoint. So this camp is huge. I wish we could be in camp for another week or 2 weeks before we play, but we're all under the same schedule in the NCAA. We'll make the best of the time we have, and like I say, I like where we are right now, and I feel good about getting there.
What still makes coaching fun for you?
Well, every day's different. Every season's different. Every team. You may have the same uniform on, but they have their own unique personality. And I love going out, working with the guys. I love watching them get better. I love the competition. I love seeing guys improve, take coaching. And I was always told if you could ever be happy doing something else other than coaching, that's what you should do. And at this point, other than fishing, I haven't figured out what that might be.